Decide to run it up. What the hey? Welcome to the show. You're on the AM. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of perhaps one of the most craziest wars of our lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. So, um, for me, it's breaking news all the time. It's getting serious. The president is ready to launch his war. The president has done enough talking. The president has been very clear he's not going to continue the nonsense much longer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm Clyde Yorkshire. I am a conservative, I am a Republican, and the greatest president of all time is before us, unbelievably. At first, I thought I was blessed because I got to see Barack Obama. And then I quickly began to go, oh, of course, it was always too good to be true, of course. And it's the same thing that they do all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Check me out as well on Spotify. We have a wonderful podcast on Spotify, and we talk about all of the great things. We enjoy being able to talk freely. Spotify have a great app. You're able to click up with your people, your friends, your family. You have premium packages with AI tools that help you build really funky, dope playlists and audibles, your favorite artists, tour dates, the latest. A lot of the news that I've picked up on recently is because of Spotify. I got a sort of an advisory, a warning. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that they were in jail. Don Lemon, all kinds of stuff. You can follow it. Uh, Speaking of that character, he's gonna probably face some penalty for what he did. Don Lemon edged on. That's what the Democrats do. I'm not surprised. Guaranteed he helped orchestrate that raid of the church. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. You're on with Clyde Yorkshire. We have a lot happening in this hour. Make no mistake, every network, every country out there is reporting on what's happening right now in real time from Algeria, First Post, France 24, the BBC. Uh, all of these networks are posting, and our media is up here talking about the Epstein's files and talking about so many stupid, idiotic things that we should not even be really focused on right now. Uh, the world could see a little bit that people are divided against President Trump, but they also can see that there is a great many among us that is supporting the president. Check out my latest book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, available where books are sold. Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Just Google it. Great book. Wonderful story of a young boy's incredible journey into Pangea as it becomes Middle Earth. You learn all about the politics as well as the foolishness in our community, the dangers, and the ignorance as a young boy grows up in an America where he's told what he thinks he should see. He sees something very different from his parents. And isn't that the truth? I see a very different America than my parents. I'm not as scared. I'm not afraid of opportunity, business, innovation, a mansion, land, farm. They act like they're scared. Black, I mean, the niggatry runs very deep in the black community now, and it's scary how many people are just completely whacked out. And many of them should be in a mental institution. Clearly have no clue what is going on in our present day and time. Make sure you hit that like button. I don't want to keep having to ask because we're giving premium news. We're making it happen out here, ladies and gentlemen. So we need some supporters. We're finally getting a break. I had 3 channels taken from me, and it is so defeating. When they take away all of the stuff you work for. You got family stuff on there, travels all over the world, and you take it away because you want to oppress the American people speech. It's terrible. It's really a sad deal what's going on. And we thought in the 80s we had it crazy, and in the 90s we were bad. I mean, what's happening today is 20 billion times worse. It is unbelievable. And we have to do something about it, to the American people. We cannot allow race to divide us. We have to be very firm. We have to be consistent. We have to go hard. We have to help each other. We have to support each other. We have to study. We have to know the issues. When I became a Republican, I didn't become a Republican because I wanted to get, some sort of cool membership, or, go play golf and, enjoy some, awesome drinks. No, I became a Republican because I appreciate the education and how you stay a student of law for the rest of your life. You're a student. You're trying to understand, and you also learn the issues, and you defend your country. You love your country. You love your community. You love your family. That's what America really is about. And if anybody say you love this country, you should know that and try to make America like that if that's what we're supposed to be, meaning that our country is being abused and misused by persons in our country. We have to fix it. That's why I became a Republican, because it started to make sense to me. We were going backwards in the black community, and it comes also from self-hate. It comes from ignorance, a little bit of stupidity, naivete, and we can't continue to be ignorant. And those of us, I said right away, I said it's time for us to become the new elders. We got to help these kids with these generational curses. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what's going on in the world. They're dying over stupidity. This country can do better. And I'm happy that we have an administration that attacks food. I mean, you've never seen such an administration so equipped. His administration is tackling everything. It is the Broad Street bully. You're not going to push this president around no more and try to use your deep state tactics. He has understood how to shape and form and castle his administration. And it's tough, it's firm, and it's gonna cut through the foolishness. Along with the United States Congress by his side, the president is going to do some great things. Now, we have to hold the line. We all have to rally to this president. This is the return of the king, like the Lords of the Rings. We have to seriously rally behind this president. They're going to throw every orc they can find. They're going to throw every stupid issue you can think about. They might try to even continue their nonsense aiming at our president's existence. I don't know about y'all, but when I saw them shoot his ear off, I said, that's impossible, my man, my man. Listen, that's terrible. And he was that close to death. You don't know how close we were to having a serious war in this country. If that man would have dropped dead that day, y'all dummies, no offense, what happened to Charlie Kirk is terrible. But if that would have happened to President Trump, you are instantly talking about the nightmare of our country. There is no rebuilding. The trust would have never ever come back in this country. The wounds would have been too great. You might as well just started let the states secede from each other, because it would have been a Reynolds wrap. You talking about a hawkish border crossings, borders closed. That could actually happen in the United States, where we start to close our borders. We have to be careful and understand where we are. Okay, you guys have corrupted this process so bad. The president has no choice. If he's going to save our country, he has to run either again. He has to consult Congress and his other counterparts, SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, and he's got to present these guys with evidence. You got to look. They cheated here, pal. Look at this. They busted up the election. They interfered. They caused a ripple of an effect. We are at least 10 years behind, but with at least 2 more years extension because of that mishap. And we have to show enormous amount of evidence, because I know it's all there, coupled with the fake investigations, the spying on the campaign. I mean, these people took liberties that was offensive. Make sure you get that like button. Let's get these likes up, my friend. I'm not asking you for no money. I'm not asking y'all for no food stamps. I'm not asking you for no watermelon or no fried chicken or grapes or any of that. I'm just telling you to hit the goddamn like button so I can skate through this computer's crap. I got to get through. I've got to speak, ladies and gentlemen. We have a country to save while niggas is sitting smoking loosies on a corner and selling nickels and dimes to survive. The damn country is at stake. We're almost in the upside down, literally. We were damn sure there. Pete Hegseth had to come in and clean up the military. No offense to the transgenders. I believe that they should have the right to, do whatever they want to do in life. But when you start talking about the military and readiness and preparation for war and operations and this and that and treatments, you are really taking the military into a very different place. In the name of I'm different and you should cater to me, that's being selfish. The military has never been that. And it's amazing that somebody puts somebody in there that's going to go in the military and got the authority to fix what the hell is going on around here. We got to, he can order whatever he want, move whatever he want, change whatever he want. We're in full command. Finally. Now, y'all keep thinking this is a joke until the day comes when suddenly you like Maduro, and as Pete Hegseth said, you've effed around and you found out. Now, right now, we got some big crap going down, ladies and gentlemen. This man has pulled ships. He has pulled submarines. We are this close to slapping Iran with something we have not done since the days of Vietnam. The United States are seriously trying to re-establish military might and the hammer of Thor. Guys are ready to fly. Marines are ready to fight. SEALs, Rangers. The military is like, feel it coming in the air. It's everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. What Kanye said? It's crazy. And Rihanna, run this town. Yo, we finna run this town, my man. I can't stop looking at the president and Nicki Minaj. It's just like he needed her in his life. No offense. He's out there. He's on the stump. He needs a nice, pretty young girl who's respectable. She respect him. She admire him. She's a family girl. She's hardworking. She's bright. She's made a lot of money. She understands business and politics and philanthropy. She wants to do better. She wants to change up her career, her image. The president sees that he can work with her, and he could also use her star power to get out a message to audience, to peoples who won't naturally not listen to him. Because we are traditionally supposed to ignore the old white man on the Republican Party or anywhere unless they have colorful hair or you know for sure that they're liberal or a communist. And we can deal with Bernie Sanders and niggas like that and Clinton and, because they're black. We gave them black cards. But the other niggas, we don't give black cards. Trump has a black card more than any white man in this country. All right? The president, let me tell you something, boy. We go back to the Fresh Prince days. I love President Trump. He's a president. Shame on you. This man is walking the earth in your presence right now, and you're disrespecting him every chance you get, instead of seeing the value and the volume in this president. The great things that he's done, man. He's really lifted us up. He's given us hope again, that we don't live in some real totalitarian, crazy country that our forefathers tricked us into, and they were really pieces of crap and slave bastards and toothless fucks. We are seeing, wait a minute now, that's not who we are. Okay, America turned into what it is because that was what it was supposed to be from the very beginning. Okay, some places we got sidetracked, okay? And listen, it happened. Okay, we're here now. We're not in the days of Lazarus, Moses, Dr. King, or Rosa Parks, or any of these other people. Today, we're getting things done today. We've wasted a lot of time with Democrats and Black Americans. We wasted a lot of time with our leadership. Our leadership has been derelict of their duties. They don't take anything serious. They waste your time. They give you more of the same. They have the same talking points. They're never talking policies. They're never talking or teaching financial literacy to the black community. Their stores in their neighborhoods are littered with foreigners. They do nothing about it. All they do is walk around talking about how white people did this, white people did that, white people did that. There is no relief. There is no game plan, no 6-point plan for black folks by their leadership. Again, they're not teaching anything. Farming, they're not teaching the building blocks of life. They're not teaching even marriage. They're not teaching you how to be make a home. To the contrary, they're teaching you how to be a victim, how to be handicapped, how to live in these fish tanks of ghettos and neighborhoods, surrounded by everything that's going to kill you, from GMO food, plastic goddamn food, crack, coke, pussy, cigarettes, chicken, crazy ass churches, and fucking check cashing places. Hello? Do I still sound like Uncle Ruckus to you? Because y'all always talking that goofy stuff. Oh, he sounds like Uncle Ruckus. Oh, he's not with the real black people. No, you know the problem is? You Negroes over there have a real serious problem. Make sure we're hitting that like button. We want to get this, keep our likes at least bare minimum when we do a live at 20. We want Facebook, no disrespect, excuse me. We want YouTube to get out of our way. It's about time. You're not going to take them any more channels. Let us do our thing. Let us get out of here, okay? It's terrible to start over. And all you're doing is telling the truth. And you get hammered for community standards. Well, who is the community? I always ask standards that we're going against. Because a lot of conservatives feel the way I do. A lot of the church feel the way that I do. A lot of the elderly, a lot of the young people, a lot of good people feel the way that I do. A lot of immigrants feel the way that I do. Make no mistake, we love immigrants. This is a country of immigrants. It didn't start off with immigrants. It started off with indigenous people. And we had an idea. We wanted to open up the market to everybody and create a society where all peoples can come together, worship together, shop together, live together, and do all kinds of things together. That's what America is. There's no place like it. Now other countries have joined in, from Paris to Dubai, Singapore, Japan, and they're trying to be, even China, more like us. But we have the original model. And I love these other countries. I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. I love some of these. I would love to give anything to spend a whole month in China, and then Japan, and then in Greece, and then in Italy. Jesus Christ, these are some beautiful places. However, there is no place like America, and you don't know it until you leave. You don't know it until you leave. You realize what you got, and you stop talking that goofy stuff. We ain't got nothing. We're poor. We're ghetto. This or that. You're lazy. You're lazy. You don't know what you're doing. You want to be a sorority over black people, and you ain't doing nothing. You want to be a chartered group over black people. You want to be, no offense, because somebody's always trying to throw, hey, the Freedmens, or the Nation of Islam, hey, the Moors, the sovereign citizens. What have any of these groups have done economically for black folks? What developments, what do you see these people owning that is showing you the way or the financial sovereignty that you need to do? They're not doing anything but preaching and telling us about a rise up date again and again and again. And listen, I got somewhere to go. I got a flight to catch, fam. Okay, look, okay? That's all I'm saying. It is time to move this community forward, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you give us a like. Get them numbers up. Let the people hear the voice. Black people know what's wrong with us. They want to keep talking about race. Ain't no white folks bothering us. Ain't no Jews. These niggas get you out of trouble. You know how many white people done saved my goddamn life? Good looking. You know, no offense, I don't know your life, but ain't nothing better than when a white nigga showed up to get your ass out of trouble. You know you're getting out. Ask Cat Williams on God, though, for real. You gotta have some white friends. When your ass get in trouble, you stop talking that Jewish shit then, right? Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Clyde Yorkshire. I am a conservative. I am a Republican. I am a very fair person. As you can tell, this wonderful accent is from the good state of New York. Meaning I've seen both sides of the coin. I spent over 20 years plus in Texas. The greatest state in the union. No offense, I love New York. I always will. But Texas is the darling. It is God's country. It's a beautiful place. It stands for real justice and real freedom, real guns. And if there's ever zombies and something happens, you get to Texas, we will save you. Get them goddamn zombies about you. You understand me? I love this state. We don't have a bunch of goof ups and sexual scandals going on like how New York always have, either with a mayor or a goddamn governor. Texas is a very firm and handled state. That's why I'm saying, why is all these cases always going to New York? A case in New York, a case in New York. I respect it, let it be what it be, but I think we're changing that slowly but surely. We're shifting everything to Florida, and we're going to start hopefully shifting things, maybe even to Pennsylvania. I would like to see Washington, D.C. shipped back to Pennsylvania, shipped back to brotherly love, where it belongs. I think once we moved it into the District of Columbia, Europe gained too much access and power. I think we slowly have watched everything dwindle under that system, and that deep state concept has become the ruin and destruction of the Democratic Party. I believe the Republicans have worked really hard to preserve our republic for which it stands, one nation under God. And I think at this time, it's time for us to unleash the USA. And it's no offense to Asia, it's no offense to Europe, it's no offense to Africa. No offense right now. I love you. If you're an African person, I love you out there. But you're not more important than my brothers in this country that are white. No offense. Again, I don't mean no disrespect. All that black power and African unity, I'm not saying that there's no unity, no relationship to be had, but for us over here, we ain't trying to hear none of that. This is our country, this is our hemisphere, and we love everybody. You understand? But we locked in different now. We locked in different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't you just love to see Nicki Minaj? She's with the president. Oh my gosh. And they have the behind the scenes, she's with she's with the first lady, and she's with all of the different people who are big fans of hers. There was one guy there, and he was one of the hosts. He was just such a Nicki fan, just mesmerized by her. She's gorgeous, by the way. Very smart girl. She's very business oriented. She's worth 170 million, probably more. And I'm sure eventually it's going to be worth a lot more, and probably going to be one of the first young billionaire females as she keep going. And Rihanna is another one, a very strong voice in our community, and we take for granted how powerful they are. But she is just a beast. She's just amazing, and she gave me so much spark and motivation. Nicki Minaj, y'all, she is incredible for the president. I'm talking about you. She is a Durant. I mean, she makes a instant Kawhi Leonard. She makes a instant change to your roster instantly. I mean, you talking about a whole team now you could build around, and she's just one of many of those in our arsenal. MAGA is strong right now. We weaponize like the West in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Coming All-Star time. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. This presidency is only getting started. This second year, the president is going to have a bunch of new objectives. Please do not believe that the president have slowed down, and you're not going to see breaking things happening in his second year. This is going to be probably the defining year, and the year when the president laid down his control, his scepter. The president is going to be very forceful. He's not going to kid around. He is going to slow the world down, and I couldn't be more proud of a strong president like this. I can see why his cabinet are always mentioning the things that he do, because even me, you can just run down him. And I think the president is clear like that. He wants you to see his achievements clearly. He wants to be able to grab them like the remote control on the table. He wants you to see these things. They're not things you got to go look up in some bill and this. These are basic things. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. You got that? Yeah, okay, good. The border's closed. You got that? Good. Are we being clear here? Yes. Only two genders. Are we clear? No men and women sports. Do you understand? Well, what does that mean? What do you define as a woman? Are they serious? Yes, they happen to be serious. But the president is not getting caught up with this foolishness. Neither are we. We have a strong president. And he's put all of the right pieces. I looked at his cabinet where he put everybody. We just got to get ready now because the Democrats are preparing a feisty, disrespectful abuse of more power. And we're not going to allow that. We're not going to allow that. No offense, and I'm so sorry. For the sake of the country, we are not going to allow the Democrats into power, unfortunately. Moving right along. It's just a cold day in hell, baby Paul. We just cannot afford it. Not again. Not right now. And hopefully not never. But the president is getting ready to be very, very clear. He is not going to be dealing with defiant people. This has got to stop. There's no way you're going to get the GMOs off the market unless you have a strong president. There's no way you're going to get your borders closed and get the drugs to stop flowing here unless you have a strong president. That's very clear. There's no way you're going to get this budget under control without exasperating the people's pennies and the middle class. You have to use tariffs the way we used to be. Only after the war in 1913, 1914 did they institute this and left it on our backs and put niggas in jail over this and everything else, and it was supposed to be temporary. Okay, we need a president to understand that, and the president understands that. He said that out loud. This is why we are really rallying behind this president, because he is a serious man. He has been this way his whole life. President Trump has never changed. His interviews are always the same. He's always been a good individual. Yet these new weirdos who've come out of nowhere, they've just started making these accusations, which actually shocked a lot of black people, because we was like, wait, when did he become racist? I never heard that one. That shocked the hell out of us, but we were going with the narrative because Obama and his crew and the Democrats and the crew and the deep state, they had it all mapped out. Everything from the Epstein files to the Still dossier, they had it all mapped out. The extra additional votes that showed up like Santa Claus bag on every goddamn town and county. Wait a minute. It's closed. What you mean? It's after 12. They said we can still bring them here to 12 a.m. What? And they all for Biden. Wait a minute. The county, the town, this area only has 90,000 people, and you just bought me 300,000. We ain't even got that many people in 3 towns. Well, this is the address they gave us. Just put them in there. Black folks knew this was happening too. You seen it. Oh, that nigga snitching. I'm starting to get scared. They might be right. We might have did that, didn't we? You trumped up charges on the president, knowing it was wrong. Jim Comey had he had no business going out of pocket. Well, I felt I had to make a memo and pass it on to the media. Why, as the FBI director, you could have passed it on to the DOJ. You could have passed it on to the CIA. Goddamn it, they would have understood. I would have understood if you gave it to the sheriff's department. Look, sheriff, this is what's going on. In case somebody kills me, please get this message out for me, sheriff. You go and give it to the fourth estate, the media. How corrupt is that for Jim Comey, which triggers the Mueller investigation, which also goes to the Jack investigation in the FISA court, and all of this spying on Congress, and just an unbelievable, unnecessary fishing expedition by the Democrats, headed by black women, using them to hold the marshmallows over the fire. Fonnie Willis, Letitia James, all of these heifers. Yeah, all of them. Tiffany Henyard, Kim Fox, all of you disrespectful, Democratic, inner city, ghetto, crack, chitlin having, soul food neighborhoods, old dingy check cashing place, ghettos. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's out there. No offense to South Dallas. You know what's going on out there in Oak Cliff. You know what's going on in East New York at Best-Eye, under the train, the trestle on the New Locks Avenue. You know what's going on in Compton. Goddamn it, Paru, Pacorum. You know what happens in Long Beach. It's real in Detroit and Baltimore, Gary, Indiana, Patterson, New Jersey. Yeah, I know where the niggas are. All of the communities. I've watched all of the neighborhoods in the block. They're cookie cut. You have the same niggatry happening simultaneously in all of the Democratic states. Yet nobody sees this and have nothing but hate in their heart for the white man. Have you seen your community? Have you seen your stores? Have you seen your neighborhood? Have you seen your fathers? Huh? Huh? Exactly. That's the crickets. The black community have been broken down by the liberal left, the Democrats. They've had fun with you. They've used you like a napkin. They just blow their nose and get rid of you. Now you're all falling apart like Umar. What is her name? She know what happens. Umar, she done stole somebody. Umar in trouble. They done got Umar. She going down. Oh, she's a black woman. Nigga, please. No more than Wendy Williams. I don't know what Wendy Williams. I don't know what's going on with Wendy Williams. But all of the niggatry, they going down for some reason. All of them are under investigation. Whoopi's next. Oh, you wanted to laugh at R. Kelly? All of you are going down. All of you are doing wrong. That's who, when you say, don't say both parties, say all of them, because they're all Democrats. They're not even Democrats anymore. These people are corrupt components that have taken over the Democratic Party. They're corrupt. I wish the Democrats get back in power and take back over your party. Just like the party got corrupted a little bit under Bush. We don't know what the hell was happening under Bush ass. Trump came in here and fixed all of this. Yeah, you sit down, nigga. You talking tough. Sit your ass down. He's slapping the whole party. Right? God damn it, you're right. It's time that we clean up this mess. This city deserves a real criminal, baby. A real classy criminal. Not these cheap old ladies stealing the purse. The Joker, he burned that goddamn money. I don't give a shit about money, nigga. And Alfred told Batman, he said, be careful, some of these niggas is crazy. That nigga don't care about no money. He don't want nothing out of life, but just to see you miserable. And that's how y'all behaved. And now you've summoned a beast. A call to all of the beautiful children that loves President Trump. NBA Youngboy, it's only the beginning. Kodak Black, these are people who were pardoned by Trump. And they say, well, that's why they're with him. It doesn't matter. And Lil Wayne, you can look this up. He pardoned all of them. Lil Wayne, NBA Youngboy, and Kodak Black. I'm happy. Why not? President Trump, how many could you name that President Obama did? You niggas be always talking shit, but you got nothing to say. These are black men that I like. I like Lil Wayne. I like NBA Youngboy. And I do like Kodak Black. Yeah, I don't care if they're on a little bit of heroin or cigars or whatever they're doing, mollies or syrup. I don't know what their life, but I like them. And they're genuinely a good-hearted individuals. Then they have huge influence. Skip Bayless said that he's the GOAT. He said that Lil Wayne is a problem. This is what we have on the roster. We have Candace Owens on the roster. We have Mike Tyson on the roster. Yo, it's really ugly. And we have Charleston White. Ladies and gentlemen, in my group, you are familiar with Charleston White, right? And somebody said, where's my Confederate flag? Oh, we ordered ours. It's coming. We going again. We're going to tell you all about it, too. Beautiful Confederate flag. Put it right there. Have y'all seen Charleston White? See, it used to be, oh, shit, like this is jail. Don't come to the Democrats' house. They're going to cut you like the Bloods. Shit, you better not come up in a Republican's house and conservatives. Say, we're going to run you out the house. You hear me? We got policies. We're going to run you up out of here, bro. It's funky over here. We getting down, bro. What's up? We getting down over here. Straight up on the Republican Party, bro. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but information. We giving it out. We got hands for them. Candace Owens, shout out to you. Shout out to Candace Owens. Candace has been holding it down by herself for a very long time. Candace has been doing this by herself for a minute. Now she got the X-Men with her. And Magneto and them niggas. I mean, all of the damn mutants are out now. It's up. We the mutants now. Y'all niggas is the Sentinels and shit like that, the Democrats. And we gonna fight. Okay? We what's up? What's up? I'm Magneto. I'm Magneto, boy. We got to help Charles. I'm Magneto. We it's up. Democrats, y'all can't hold us. Y'all babies, bro. Get up off of us like that, though. Fam, we will dunk on you, bro. Y'all babies. You got no policies. You have nothing to offer the black community. You're outdated. You're weird. We don't even know what's going on anymore. People have lost hope in the church. They've lost hope and I mean, being black now is almost a burden. It has always been a great thing people want to be. People like it. It's a great thing. Now a lot of people are thinking twice, man. I don't want to be a complaining nigga, a crybaby. I don't want to do that. I don't. Who wants to do that? Now when black people are thriving, we playing ball. You understand me? We moving forward, and we got to get back to that. People love us. They love us. We gotta love our country once again, and that's what we're pushing on this side. As Republicans and conservative, we're pushing our children, our sons, our daughters, our young people of tomorrow to love your country, serve in your military, serve in your local community, serve in the police department, serve for the Department of Public Safety, serve for the Department of Health. We want our children to do good. Democrats, on the other hand, tell you how bad your country are, how much you should hate it, how terrible it is, how you can never move forward. You're a victim. They're out to get you. Everybody's spying on you. And this is a terrible way to warp the minds of your next generation. This is a sad thing that happens in the black community, specifically in places like New York. That's what we're told. And that's why we have no respect for the police when we're pulled over. What you pulling me over for? Hey, excuse me. Hey, he pulls me over. Hey, how's it going there, sir? What you need, man? Insurance, license plate, everything else? Here you go. I would give you some money for some coffee, but I know you can't take it. Oh, can you? I love you, sir. Go ahead, run it for me. No, here you go. Here's a warning. You have a good day. All right, thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you for your service. Have a good day. All right. Isn't that a lot different than what's this about? What you pull it over? Who gives a goddamn? He's a cop. Pull you over whatever he wants to. That's not in the Constitution. Well, a lot of things ain't in the Constitution, damn it. But he's a law enforcement officer. Everybody loves a cop to pull you over until you're in trouble and someone's trying to kidnap you or got you in the trunk. I bet you're happy that cop pulled his ass over that time, didn't you? You better thank God sometimes for cops. Like Lil Wayne said, sometimes a police is gonna save your damn life, nigga. I'm telling you, you better thank God for the police officers, man. A lot of times, the country didn't get overran because of the cops. They were not gonna allow them to just come in and take over like that. I thank God for that. I seen it. I thank God for the police department. You never know how important they are until you really need them, and you need them to defend you and take care of the threat. You know, if stuff get out of hand, you're gonna need your police department. And I think we take for granted because we are so used to having these services in America, and so many people come from the world and see how advanced and how state of the art we are and structured we are, town by town, county by county, and they appreciate this. They're like, man, this is a great country. I want to live here. We ain't been out the wilderness. Okay, out in the wilderness to see what goes on in the real world. So we think every place is, I'm moving to Africa, I'm moving here. Bye. Your stupid behind gonna be coming right back. Go ahead, you can go move to Asia, go move to Europe, the Middle East. You always have to come back to America. You always have to come back. You can stay out if you need to. I guess there's a way you can figure out how to do all of that, but you always are gonna wind up coming. Me, this is my heart. I could never fully leave. I am from New York, and I was raised in Texas. So I'm going to always love this place, ladies and gentlemen. But we had a great show. We got to our 20 likes. Thank you. We really love you. We appreciate you. Derek Carter, what is going on? What is going on, family? How's everybody doing? I'm looking at these comments. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing tonight? It says we call the cops when you need them. So true. We do. The police have been amazing for us. And I hope that we could learn to respect what they do and really understand what they do. It is simply a number that they go through, all of the psychological things that they go through. They watch the lawlessness happen every single day. They can't say anything when someone opens the border and dump all of these people in here. Roni, who are you calling a clown? Who are you calling a clown? Yeah, of course. Well, you're the clown, And you're mad because we're not the clown, and we're not about to let people continue to clown us. The president is going to be serious about a lot of different things. There's a lot of people who think that they're big and they're bad, and they because they still have access to us. I'm telling you, when America, we're gonna change the. You talking about the new world order? The new world order is coming right now. We're gonna new world order this goddamn thing here. We're gonna change things around. We have to. The world is failing, and it's not because democracy is failing. It's not because our system is getting old. No, we have new threats that is happening in the world. Okay, we have people that are breaking the rules in the rules based order. You have people who are cutting corners. Okay, and so we have to set the deck again. We have to make it clear how the world is going to operate. We are not going to have pirates all over the ocean ripping off people's cargo anymore. That's got to stop. We're not going to have people blocking straits and seas and things like that where you can't get by pulling your stuff over. We're not going to have niggas just killing each other randomly in wars and we're sending money. That the president is serious about these type of things stopping immediately tonight. The president is not kidding around. Canada is going to learn the hard way. You make a deal with China and people outside the president. This is our hemisphere. This is our team. You over here with us and you over there playing ball like that. Don't bring nothing in the U.S. You take your Canadian stuff and go over there. Let them people try. You want them to help you out? Go do that. Find yourself in even more trouble. All they're going to do is find themselves fighting with Europe because Europe is all in that with Canada. Let China go. Hey, y'all want to do that? Fine. Don't come over here. Don't come to my, oh, no, 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 no. No, you blocked. We don't even need you. We'll do a deal with others. What are you giving us anyway? We're doing you a favor. We're giving you a deal. While Europe gets to collect all of the benefits of Canada. We don't benefit, as the president said, we don't benefit a lick other than, I guess, somewhat of border security. But then again, that's not even all that secure, the Canadian border. A lot of fools come through that Canadian area on different levels, by the way. Well, tonight is going to be my last live for a couple of weeks. We got tons of material. Then again, we got our emergency bag. Anytime, any minute now, the war is going to probably get started and kicked off with Iran. Iran truly believes that it's in the position to immediately, effectively challenge the U.S. I don't want to see that happen. So Iran, take caution, take heed, back off. Hello from Somalia. Oh, I mean Minnesota. It's been called Little Somalia. They've taken over. These people, they come in and they don't give two craps about this country. It says hi from Dublin, Ireland. Oh man, I love Ireland. Good Lord, I would give anything to spend 2 years in Ireland. Good Lord, I'm already got what I need from Greenland. We already got what we need from Greenland. We got most of what we need from Greenland. Adolf Trumpler, please. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Yeah, we are basically these people that come here and they want to just take over these Somalian people, the Somalians, and they take over in a way where they want you to know they don't come in and just fix up communities and help out and be assimilated. They want change. And I don't know who they think they are to just show up and skip the line and get all of these changes in America. When you do those things, you're going to run into Uncle Sam. You're going to wind up having a problem because you're going to break the rules. You're going to cheat, just like that lady, Omar. She's cut the corners, and now that she's going to pay a heavy, heavy price. A lot of people have cut corners, and they've gotten rich. Nancy Pelosi's cut a lot of corners too, ladies and gentlemen. We love you. We got to roll. What a great, great, great live we had. I love you guys. Make sure you give me a like before you get on out of here. Let's keep this thing going. We're running it up right now. And I'm telling you, I may have to come back on tonight. I don't know. If them bombs start falling, we will be going live. to talk about what is happening next. I don't want to go too far ahead of President Trump. I don't want to say, hey, I believe this is going to happen, that's going to happen. One thing I will tell you, I think Benjamin Netanyahu was right. After this, Iran will never be the same. You will never have that Iran again, rebellious, out of control, hateful regime leaders, and just driving the country into the ground. The people did rebelled because of the system in Iran is bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's really happening. Listen to these protesters. Over 2,000 of them were going to be lynched. Some say 4,000 of them. President Trump swooped in there and stopped this. Okay, stop hanging people. This has got to stop. Come on, you got to move the country forward. President Trump let them know that things have got to change in Iran. He's been talking to them, trying to find a way to get Iran to figure out, like, this is not going to go good for you. Iran insists that they are ready to put it all on the line and double up. And then when the president winds up hammering the country into oblivion, just rearrange, crisscrossing, and just utterly breaking the country in half. People are going to say, oh, what a big country. That's so mean what you did. And they're talking about sinking our aircraft carriers and all this other kind of crazy stuff. Iran, if that's what you want to do, have at it. You see other countries like China and Russia are a little bit more respectful. They kind of still respect the power and the might of the military of the United States of America. And you believe just because you got all of that big old land and things stashed all around that land that you are going to be able to fire off even half of that stuff. When the America swoop down and creep in on you, they're going to close the country down. The country getting closed down. Your airspace is and your oceans and all that. Oh, that's just shut down. They shut it all. Internet off, lights off, everything going out. Chaos. Nightmare on Elm Street. They're coming for you. Okay, what bunker you're in, the United States military will come get you. That's what y'all, I think that you need to kind of understand. We have a president that knows he ain't getting prosecuted. For what? He's the president. He's doing what's right. He knows that. What you think gonna happen now? Okay. Get him out of there. You come into court. We're gonna make an example out of you. We're gonna make sure that from now on, the people that was under that rank respect that this is the end of terrorism. This is going to be known as the president who killed terrorism. He's putting into it finally, and who's balanced the budget. They say the system is broken. The system was designed to be this way. You have a president who is structurally reorganizing and rebuilding, fixing, and making America great again. That's what you have happening. Thank you. That's my time. I'm Clyde Yorkshire. God bless you. We will see you either tonight if we go to war, tomorrow if we go to war. If we don't, we'll see you closer to February. Unless we get a debate. Email me, Clyde Yorkshire, if you want to debate. Clyde Yorkshire. But you got to have a passport. Remember the rules. You got to have a passport. All right?